Hello everybody, Frankie Day here for Frankie Day Models. Okay fellas, for this evening I have for you video 6 for my fall build of the Trumpeter 1/32 scale a-10 Warthog. Okay guys, this thing wasn't easy. I still got a lot of work doing this thing before it's over with. I got most of the painting done. I had a lot of discouragement yesterday. I uploaded a video. It was about 2 hours. It took me about 2 hours to paint this airplane. And it was all live action here on the video. And somehow the video and the audio wouldn't in sync as I recorded it. It seemed like to me that the video would froze up and the audio kept going. Once in a while the picture would turn, it'll make a motion, it'll stop. It was horrible. So I deleted it out of there. Everything you see in this airplane was done yesterday, live action. It was just a waste of hours, well, it wasn't a waste of time, a waste of hours, because I like to get this thing going real good. And because it was no lost labor or anything like that. It just, the time was a waste is editing everything. Now with everything. It came out real good too. So I decided, what the hell, I'll just go ahead and throw the video and show the guys how much I got on it. Okay, I got the 3 colors done on, as you can see right here. We're going to take the camera down a little bit. I'm going to bring it down here. Next week, I'm getting me a new camera. So it's not going to be on this here webcam anymore. It's going to be on a good camcorder. Okay. As you can tell, I can start doing some of that weathering. That pre-shading works pretty good. I like the pre-shading effect. The aircraft needs a wash. I'm going to give it a wash. With that wash, it'll actually darken the grays and the greens right there a little darker. I got some Tamiya XF1 flat black. I'll dilute it down with Tamiya X1 thinner. It makes an excellent wash. Better than Vallejo. Canopy has been 5 minutes epoxied into place. I got to touch up the white on the landing gear. I got just a touch of overspray. So there's touch up here and there, and I got weathering to do on this thing. I'm going to do some more research on this thing. I'm going to get on the internet, and check out how these things are weathered. Because believe you me, guys, all this 21st century jazz nowadays is all new to me. I can make them look good from World War II and down. Those panels come off those engine nacelles, those pods right there. Encased inside those transparencies right there they give you the kit are those General Electric TU5 motors. There's some footage on here that I uploaded with that video yesterday. Had live action, this thing actually in combat. My God, the damage these goddamn things can do. All you hear is a and man, and right before its wake is nothing but pure devastation. It took out those tanks. Nothing left. Looked like a bunch of tinfoil got crumbled by a giant hand. Now, the only thing I don't like about this kit as much is they made the pen lines very subtle, and that's why it paid off on not applying any of those uh, primers on there. Because I like to rattle can my primer. I get about 20 inches. Some guys get up close, about 12 inches or closer when they find their models. I don't. I like to mist it out. I get about 24 inches, almost 2 feet away from the model with a cam, and let that stuff mist it out. It'll fill in. And as it fills in, then you get a little closer. I don't get any closer than 15 inches away from the model. But like I say, with the paneling on this kit is very subtle, and the panel lines would be completely covered up with paint. So that's why I went ahead and pre-shaded it, and I gave it a good dusting with black paint. That dusting also acts as a primer. I got more weathering to. I'll use that to me a panel line wash. Works pretty well. Thing about washes, when you're using washes, guys, we're using this stuff here. Yeah, here it is right over here. This stuff right here, it's good stuff. We put it on, let it dry. Make sure that your gloss finish is opposite. This is used by spirits. Turpentine or regular white spirits. Thinner, paint thinner. This finish on here is all water-based. It's a water-based gloss finish, nice and smooth. Then I'm going to tone it down with some matte after I get the weathering done on it. So that's why I use these panel lines right here. Most of the pre-shading that on this thing that I've preserved as I airbrush this thing. Because I've seen these things, you know, in the research, you know, in the research department, and they're painted just pretty much like this. Part of me says you should have painted the thing gray and put those shark teeth on it. But I like this Warthog. I like it painted as camo. But once I put a wash on it, it's going to make it a little darker. And everything is going to be really nice when I get finished. It's all done freehand. No masking, no worms, no masking. I got a very, very steady hand. Even my age is still steady. This thing looks better than what the picture does. The picture gives you a good idea what it looks like. But live right now, as I'm looking at it, this thing, it looks really nice. Once I get the weathering done on it, it's gonna make it look nice. This nice kit, guys, it truly is. It's Phil Flory did some blogs on it, and I think he did a video of it, taken about 3-4 years ago. He actually built it, and online. He said he had a lot of problems with the kit putting together, fit issues. I had no fit issues just at all. Really, really, truly, I didn't have no fit issues with it at all. And I really know nothing about this airplane other than it's a tank buster. It came out back in 1972, and then it was on the drawing board all those years. And it came out first action. It is back in Desert Storm. And they found out how successful these things really were, the damage these things really can do. And the arsenal these things can carry, it's amazing. A-10 pilots love these things. And I tell you, after I seen that live footage on here that I had uploaded, and I was going to present with the live action, it's amazing the damage. All you hear is that big old grunt noise. I said, Jesus, I hate to be in the way of that thing. Yeah, Fairchild and Republic Aircraft Company designed this airplane. They're very, very old aircraft manufacturers. Republic made its predecessor, the P-47 Thunderbolt. And this aircraft here honors its predecessor's name, Thunderbolt 2. Then they become known as the Hog or the Warthog. The engines of these things are made in Middletown. Middletown from my house is probably a good 25, 26, 28 miles, somewhere around there, away from here. And there's a plant there that they make these engines for this type of this here airplane. And also DC-10s. I wasn't going to make the camo really, really dark, but I did it on purpose right there so we can see the pre shading on it. See how the pre shading goes through? Besides, they fade out anyway with sunshine. I've seen a couple of these on the internet. They're starting to fade out a lot. Fade out so bad you can see the gray paint underneath them, which they originally were painted gray. I got a lot of work to do before it's done. Right now I'm concentrating on the panel lines. And I'm going to bring some pastels out, maybe some oils, and start doing some more weathering. Last touch-up painting I'll be doing on this thing will be the undercarriage. Because there's a few spots I hit with the airbrush by accident, which ain't no big deal. I can brush that with a brush paint. I got really nice flat white paint right here. I got that Mission Models paint. I love that paint. This thing is done with Mission Models paints. And I highly recommend them, guys. I really, truly do. They're nice paints. You know something? You don't have to worry about mixing thinners with it. It's just right out of the bottle, guys. Right out of the bottle into the airbrush reservoir. No fuss, no muss. What you got left, pour back into that bottle. Put the bottle away and save it for another paint job. This thing used on all three colors. Most of it was used on the light green. Almost about a third of the bottle was used. The NATO green and also the gunship gray, very, very little paint. Good coverage too. I like it, and my airbrush really likes it too. It truly does. It really does. My airbrush don't like Tamiya too good. Sometimes it don't like Umbro. Model Master, yep, it loves Model Master, and it likes this paint too. This Mission Models paint. Now we got a hobby shop out here. It's got a lot of Mission Model paint, a whole rack full of them, and I'm very happy. I'm very glad that they stock them there because I need some. I always like to get paint all the time. Anybody interested in getting one of these? They're kind of hard to find. I kind of nosed around yesterday on the internet to see if I can find one. I was thinking about buying me another and paint it all gray. Then I got two of them with two different paint schedules. Yep. Okay, I'll bring the camera up yours surely and we'll get this video finished up and talk about a few things. Okay. Close quarters. I'm going to push this a-10 out of the way. I got something I want to show you guys. I'm going to be working on that too. Beautiful. Okay. I went to storage, I think, 2 days ago. Get a few things out of there. And I went and brought this out. I drug this out of the closet. This kid's no stranger to nobody. I know a lot of my subscribers out there, and everybody on YouTube has probably got this in the stash or has built it once upon a time. I haven't. I like this kit. This is the Airfix by NPC, licensed under NPC, of the A6 intruder. I mean the EA6B Prowler. The A6 intruder and the EA6B Prowler are the same airplane, except the redesignated. This is more or less used as an electronics package. And that's for the electronics bomber. It has a crew of 4. They don't sit tandem, they sit together side by side. 2 aft, 2 back. Probably radar officer. You got a pilot, you probably got a radio operator and a navigator. That's probably what's in this thing. It has a 4-man crew. This is a nice airplane. I mean, it really is. I like it. I don't know what carrier it comes off of, but it looks like the thing's off the forestall. And there's in the background is SH-3C King out there ready for the case the guys have to bail out or something happens. Anyway, this is licensed under NPC. This is an Airfix kit. I've already started this thing already. As far as I've gotten on this thing, I started on it last night while this thing was drying. And I busted open the bag and I went ahead and I assembled pilot's compartment. It's got 2. It's got the instrument panel. Man, I wish I had my camera. You guys got to bear with me with this camera jazz, fellas. There's the instrument panel right there. Not very much detail there. There's detail there. I'm going to go ahead and paint this gray. And I'm going to start adding the, with a toothpick, I'm going to kind of work in the dial as best I can and go back over it with a white to signify the numbers and things, like a dry brush. And back there with the radar officer too and radio operator too, he's got a separate. What's this here? Yeah, I was right. That's the instrument panel there for him. And I took out the fuselage hazard already. I cleaned them, I sanded them real well. Believe me, this thing fits perfectly. Real perfect, no filler. None at all. I got the fuselage has right here. And the only thing bad about it is that the undercarriage wells lack a detail. I mean, there's very, very dire. Very dire. I show you what I mean when I get the fuselage hat together over here. I started at the front of the fuselage here. Yeah, here we go. Man, this thing's up a fiddly. There. There's a landing gear. There's a landing gear bay right there. What you could do is cut this stuff out and make yourself a tub, box it in yourself. Just build your landing gear. Same thing with the wing too. All it is bland. All it is just boxed in, and you glue your undercarriage up to it. But it goes together very well. It's pretty good size, 1/48 scale. It's pretty good size. So Christ, it's almost as big as the B-17 almost. Well, about the size of a Mitchell. It's a good size aircraft these A6s are. E6, excuse me. It comes with about three sprues. One's been attacked already where the fuselage are at. There's the wings. You look very carefully, you can see where's wheel wells at in the thing? Did we check in the wings or inside the fuselage? Huh. I guess the undercarriage is probably comes in here and retracts it forward. Huh. I'm puzzled. The instructions are very, very small. Very, very elementary, Watson. Very, very elementary. Oh, these are... Where are they at? Here they are. Yeah, we'll get to it now. Here's the instructions that comes with the kit. Very easy to follow. I mean, this airplane is designed for the novice, so anybody's never built one of these things before or built a kit like this, I don't think he or she should have any problems at all building this thing. Starts out with a pilot. The pilot compartment, you can tell where I built right here. That'd be the first assembly completed. Then it buttons into the fuselage. I'm kind of puzzled where the landing gear goes at in this thing. Okay, here it is right here. Yep. This is where the undercarriage goes. No wells. Has the call outs and everything. I'm gonna start working on this. I got the paint selected right here to use and everything. This thing's a quick build. It won't take long to build this thing, especially if you're building out of the box, which I'll be. I should have this thing done probably about. I should have the Warthog done. I should have her done probably what's there this Saturday. This Saturday to be finished. Because right now, tomorrow, I'm gonna go ahead and start doing all the weathering on it. I'm gonna finish up the paneling lines. Then I'm gonna go ahead and apply the decals. Then I'm gonna go ahead and buff it up with my buffing stick over here. That way I can buff out some rough areas. And then, hey, this is pretty smooth through here. Good finish going on. I'm happy with this thing. Very happy and grateful. Okay, guys. So I got the albatross coming your way. It's right over here behind me. So I'll be bringing that out. So I got that going. And I'll have this A6 Trumpeter, and I'll start getting that going. I'll have a video on that. This is a very, very fun build to do, guys. It truly is. I think I had a. I didn't think I made an unboxing view, but I think I flagged out one time, and just like I did just now. And one of my commenters said, "Hey, I built one of those, Frank. They're nice kit. They're good." So this is the MPC by Airfix. This is an 80s kit. I can tell. No mistake about it. I'm trying to see where the undercarriage plugs into that in this thing. Ah, well, I get to it. Anyway, the wells need to be cut out and everything. Make your own if you want to. If you don't, leave them like they are. Okay, I'm getting a little tired, guys. I gotta hit you a fart sack. I gotta toil tomorrow. Got music to play tomorrow night. Get my steel guitar all polished up, ready to play. So anyway, I was truly sorry about live action video. I did it. I did it. I think I spent almost. The video itself was 2 hours and 24 minutes. And I spent about 10, 12 hours all day long editing that video. So editing these videos take a very long time to edit them. Somehow, I don't know if it's disk space or a problem with the network or something's got to sync. The video, it was just, you guys would say, turn it off and go somewhere else. So I erased it. So everything you see done on my Warthog right here is what I did in live action yesterday. I had posted on here. There she is looks better from a distance than up close. This is a really nice airplane. I love this thing. It's heavy, like 80. I got almost 90 grams of weight in that thing. Okay, Thursday I'll have a video out. I don't know. It might be the albatross or me and my new build right there, the Prowler. So stay posted. So I'm gonna get these videos coming out to you guys pretty good. Since I got my editing tools now, software all loaded up and everything, and I'm trying to get I was thinking about getting a seaplane group build going on. I love seaplanes, and I'm thinking about starting a seaplane group build. So anybody's got a PBY or a Catalina or Mars or something, float plane, anything. We'll talk about it though in the next video. Okay, I get else to say just after I get done showing you guys. That's about it. Oh yeah, I hung up my Coronado. I got it hung up there. That's my 1963 Sutcliffe PB2Y2 Coronado flying boat. Okay, make mama happy. Take care of the little ones. Stay focused when you drive. Stay focused on your surroundings. And spend wisely. And get yourself a kit, guys. Bring out your models and start working on them because it's going to get cold outside. The winter's here now. And it's going to get cold outside. So nothing's better than staying home on a crackling fire or a nice warm house, having a beverage of your choice, and just build a couple models and watch videos and enjoy life. Okay, stay posted for Thursday. I'll have a video coming for you guys. Okay, this is Frankie Day for Frankie Day Model signing off. You guys take care of yourselves, and God bless you all. And thank you again from my heart, from the foretop to the keel. Thank you very much for your wonderful candor and replies and your views and comments. I'm very honored. This is Frankie Day for Frankie Day Model signing off, and we'll catch you on the next video. Bye, boys.